Okay, hello everybody. I'm starting again, don't know the delay time. Starting again. How do I enable chat? Oh, this is a different. Okay, well, it says chat's disabled for this live stream. Chat is on? Okay, I'm on the wrong page. Huh. Where am I? Having to try to figure out where I am in this broadcast. Huh. You're chatting. Okay, so I need to find my channel live now. Okay. Oscar says, looks good, sounds good. Okay. Great. I see the chat. Anyone else on here? All right. Well, welcome, Oscar. And who else is coming? Who else is here? How well can we see? How can I? I'm trying to arrange my desktop. I just have one monitor here. Try to arrange things so I can see any chats that come up. Alright. Okay, welcome Amy. So we got Oscar and Amy, and somebody else can't chat. Okay, well I can watch my phone for text messages, I guess, as a form of chatting. Sorry that the logistics didn't work out. I turned around, started heading back to Del Rio, then I got another call that said something about, oh, the road's not closed. I just talked to Texas Highway from Gina Stocks said that. Anyway, but already the decision had been made. So for better or for worse, this is what we're going to do. And it's kind of the opposite of meeting face to face, in the sense that, you know, if it was just all of us in the classroom, it would be very easy for us to figure out what we should talk about and to answer your questions and to interact very organically. And instead we will just do it this way, which hopefully it'll work out okay. So the other trick to this is trying to figure out where you are and what I said to the other class, to everybody else, and bring you up to speed. What I can tell you is that Tuesday and Thursday of last week we finished with Unit 1, and that's the goal for tonight, is to just wrap up Unit 1 and then be ready to take the test. As to when to take the test, I don't know. People were going to take the test today, and then Blackboard has been unavailable, so that's been a whole other sort of headache. I don't know if Blackboard's back up yet. It was gone for most of the day. All the schools' websites were gone, so that was a separate thing. So yeah, Oscar, the roads, well, according to the Texas Highway Department, there was no road closure, but was it Courtney? It talked to me, and you know, there was a road barrier. So anyhow, roads closed or roads not closed, it's all the same now. Okay, so what I can work backwards from Thursday a little bit. Okay, so because we had that. I know where we started. Were you guys present when we talked about skipping rocks? I don't think you were. I'm looking for some feedback, and there's a bit of a what is it with my schools and rock skipping? I went to BYU and I went to USU, and at both places, maybe it's the same person, the Splash Lab, anyway, both places, they studied rock skipping of all things. So you guys are not together, right? You're in 4 separate places right now, because I was going to start out with some group work of designing an experiment. If you were designing an experiment and the goal was to understand rock skipping or improve rock skipping, okay? So the question is, and I'll type it onto the YouTube chat, I guess. The question is, what factors would you want to study if you were trying to improve rock skipping? How could you carry out a little study? So just type or text different variables that you think would have an impact as to how many times a person could skip a rock. So any variables that you can think of. All right, so we've got size of the rock, shape of the rock. Okay, keep going with possible variables, and think about how would you test. So you had, what kind of hypothesis can you generate with the shape of the rock or the size of the rock, and how would you set up an experiment to test that? What kind of data would you collect? Basically, how would you carry it out? So we got Courtney chatting. Yay. And Oscar is able to chat. I'm going to rearrange this window so I can see more of the chat. That text was not from our class. Just a minute. There's the chat. So size of the rock, weight of the rock are going to be similar. I mean, assuming that the rocks are made of similar material, we're going to see a Similar outcome there. Speed of the rock, so the harshness of the throw, maybe, or how much power goes into the throw. Speed of the rock as it travels, the distance, so how far before it hits the water, maybe, or the total distance of the throw. Now, there's another trick to this, and that is that there's a video that I'd like you to watch, but how to watch the video, I'm afraid that if I play the video, maybe we'll get feedback. I'll turn off, I've got sound off. Mark Rober, I think. Mark Rober rock skipping. So I have no idea, since I've got my system sound turned off, I have no idea if you are hearing him on the video. If you can hear him, then I will just try to make it as big as possible. I mean, I can make it pretty big. And, oops. That's not what I'm trying to do. Down here, out of the way. Okay, let me pause that and ask, are you hearing the video that way? And how can I check that? I have to go back to here. Okay, you can't hear him, says Melissa. All right, so I'm gonna just I get the phone call now. Hello? Hello, this is Kevin. Hello? I don't know if that's one of you or not. I couldn't hear anything. I have a bad connection at my house sometimes. Okay, so assuming that you can't hear that, I'm going to give you time. This is a 10-minute video. You can speed it up a little if you want, or I'm going to give you time. Look up Mark Rober, R-O-B-E-R, rock skip, and watch the video. And it's just a nice, at least the first 7 minutes will give you a good feel for a nice way of carrying out an experiment. So I guess I will pause the video so you have time.